Canadian e-commerce company Shopify is doing some shopping of its own. Today, the company announced that it bought Kit CRM, a messaging app that helps businesses with online marketing. Craig Miller is the Chief Marketing Officer at Shopify. So Craig, tell us first of all, what exactly does Kit do?
Thanks, Diane. Kit is actually a virtual marketing assistant. So small businesses can use Kit to buy ads on Facebook, to update their social status, to do everything that you would get an actual marketing employee to do. But this is actually a bot that you can just text instead to do it for you.
Right. Okay. So for people who aren't as familiar with what you guys do, tell us how Kit is going to fit into what Shopify offers to small and medium-sized businesses.
So Shopify is a commerce platform that's used by small to medium-sized businesses. So they would use it to run their online store or their physical retail store using the point-of-sale software. So oftentimes these small businesses actually don't have enough employees to help them with marketing. So now they can actually use Kit to just automate that for them, so they don't need to worry about that anymore.
Okay. And so now you have your own app store, and I'm presuming that is for customers of Shopify can go and buy apps that will work with their business, and that Kit was the most popular app in the store. Do I have that right?
Yeah, so Shopify has an app store where there's about 1,000 apps developed by third parties, and Kit was actually one of those apps that was in there that was one of our most popular. It's already used by thousands of Shopify merchants, and so we found it in there and we started to get to know the team, and based on that connection with them, we decided to acquire the company today.
Right. Why not buy the whole thing? So now this is part of this new trend, apparently, in online sales and online shopping and marketing and so forth that is being called conversational commerce. And so through either Facebook or even text messages and so forth, this is going to help the sales process in some way. Tell us how consumers will experience that.
So if you think about the way you buy things online today, you basically go to a website and you add items to a shopping cart, you click buy, enter your credit card number, and that's it. So conversational commerce is sort of throwing that method completely away and takes the idea of messaging at its core. So imagine instead if you send a message to a company you're thinking of buying saying, hey, I'm looking to buy some shoes, and then they say, what size are you looking for? They say, what style are you looking for? And you basically have that conversation. And then they offer you items, and then you can click and buy from there. And so it's more of a throwback to the origins of commerce, where you'd actually go into a store, establish a rapport with the store owner, and over time actually build that rapport with them. And so we believe this is going to be a big trend for e-commerce as a whole, and we want to play a big part in that.
Well, I'm interested in you saying you go into a store, because that implies the consumer has the choice. When you're talking about this, the fear that's coming to my mind is just almost like spam on your phone. Like I'm getting text messages now and again from someone saying, hey, earn $400 a month at home. And I'm like, how did they even get my number? So tell me it's not that.
No, it's definitely not that. So yesterday we announced the partnership that we've been working on very closely with Facebook. And so Facebook Messenger actually is going to support a lot of this conversational commerce. And they take privacy very seriously, so they actually added in the option to block anyone that does that, so that way they get kicked off of Messenger.
Right, okay. And so these business owners now are going to have this app that they'll be able to buy advertising space on Facebook. Like, what are the options that they're going to have?
So the idea is, instead of hiring an actual marketing employee, you can actually just start texting Kit, which is actually a bot. It uses artificial intelligence to know what type of ads you should buy and actually place them for you. So it removes all that complexity of buying advertising, which is, again, as a CMO for a large company, I know how complex that world is. So it actually simplifies that all, so that you can actually just use some simple messages saying how much money you want to spend, who the target audience is, and within a few messages, you can actually start buying ads.
All right. Well, thank you so much for telling us about it.
Thank you.
Now, here's what else you need to know. Calgary's